Heyo.
Oh, that was again. There was a slight confusion, but Sean got there, got us over the line.
Welcome.
Ryan was going to open the podcast. What he didn't tell us is he meant the first topic. He wasn't actually.
Well, I was doing the television thing where they go 3, 2, and then they point at you. You saw it.
Thank God this isn't on video.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
God, it'd be horrendous.
Hey, the time-lapse video looked really good, by the way.
It did.
Yeah. Did that make it onto the internet yet?
No.
Okay.
No. They're
Okay.
feverishly trying to get that out.
Right. Well, welcome to DashBored.
Indeed. What episode do we think this is roughly?
43, I want to say.
Yeah, 42 or 43.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm actually pretty impressed by that, too.
Yeah.
Sean.
What did we determine was the 1 year mark?
Well, I think
We've
that's
passed
like,
it.
No, next
it's
week.
next week.
No,
I think it's
December
next week.
6th.
December 6th,
The 6th.
officially.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we looked it up last time.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, 1 year. Remember that time
We're not there
we were-
yet, guys.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not there. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that next
The
week.
band could break up. No.
That's what I was going to say. We were friends.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead first. Boy, exciting news on the Porsche front. Don't all
Is it?
Don't all
Yeah.
all jump up at once.
Oh, you mean the
Don't all
launch
get
of
turned
the
on.
Yeah, what was that? What?
the launch of the new Mazda?
Oh, totally.
The 690.
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
looks pretty slick. It's a big car.
Yeah.
Cayenne Electric finally dropped after all of the spy shots and all of the gobbledygook on the internet
all
for the
the
past.
hoopla.
How,
Richard Hammond drove it like 7 months ago in full camo.
That's
Yeah.
literally what I
You
was
know?
about to say, is how long ago was that video? That was a long time
It's probably
ago.
like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think what would we say is a modern car? When you're going to launch a modern car, you have to test it for what, 3 or 4 years first? I don't even know what you know.
Well, I think development on a new car is like a 4 or 5 year
There you
process,
go.
6
Yeah,
years
okay.
maybe. So I mean, driving presumably isn't half of that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Well, anyway, let's do what we used to do. We're going to talk about a new car. It's
Wow.
it's a new thing. We're trying a structure.
Okay, let's do it.
So Cayenne Electric.
give us a bit of the rundown because I mean,
Yes,
I'll be
I'm
honest.
ready for you. I'm here for you.
Okay, well, go. I watched it. I think we all sort of.
I
tuned
didn't
in.
watch it, but I watched many videos on it.
Okay.
Oh, you watched everything.
I just
but
didn't watch
real
the
one?
Porsche launch one because at some point I grow weary of the celebrity drag
sorry, I
race and
didn't-
stuff like that.
I didn't do that
Yeah,
either.
yeah. Okay, Cayenne Electric. It's a big vehicle. It's available in what's called the base, the Cayenne Electric or the Cayenne Electric Turbo.
Right.
There's no Turbo S, nothing like that. So I'm going to do the maths just so everybody has them. 850 horsepower on the regular one.
Yep.
On the turbo, it's 850 horsepower. Push to pass brings it to 1,025 with a button on the steering wheel. And the launch mode is 1,150 horsepower, making it by far the most powerful Porsche vehicle ever.
Wow.
So
Can you just tape that button down? That'd be sweet.
So Mama needs that to pick up groceries.
yeah, right.
I'm assuming when you run these types of things, everything gets too hot too quickly.
100%.
I'm assuming,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
So sorry. Already, I'm in here with the questions.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think what you just said is the turbo and the normal variant have baseline same
Oh, so
horsepower.
maybe that's what I thought.
Okay. I don't know.
I may have made an error, but that's what I wrote down for my notes.
Okay.
The big thing, which I'm going to mention first out of all the things I'm talking about with this new Cayenne, it has inductive charging.
Oh, yes.
which is actually pretty friggin' cool in
Yeah, it
my
is.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's like a pad you put on the floor, you park it, has a guide on the screen, you park it in a specific spot over it, and it charges the car. And it can charge it from 0 to 80% or 20 to 80%, whatever the meat
Sure.
of the battery is, in just about 9 hours.
It's not bad.
That's pretty good for essentially wireless charging.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read a little clip that some country, one of the European countries, was designing this for their roadways.
Yeah. I did see that too, but it's like in the lane.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
I
lane.
saw
Whoa,
that.
like you
yeah.
drive in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It charges while you're on the lane.
That's pretty
But I
crazy.
don't know if they've tested it on some lanes, Mike. But I don't
Yeah.
know if it's.
I don't know.
I don't know this concept though. I mean, let's be fair. It's not new. This concept. It's sort of like the real life version of Scalextric. I mean, it's it's powered off this thing under the floor.
Yeah.
But it's pretty slick. I like the idea that you don't have to plug it in. You just roll into your garage and you're good to go.
Yeah, but is that kind of a pain in the ass? Because can you not just go in 13 minutes from 20 to 80%?
Well, not in your garage.
No,
but
exactly. That's it. It's the home thing that
Yeah.
this works for.
It's probably a third longer by the sounds of it than it would be to plug it into a level 2.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too terrible. You don't have to deal with a cable.
Oh, overnight. Park
And you
it
don't
in
have
the
to plug
garage,
some.
right?
Yeah, like I don't know. It just seemed interesting.
What happens if you just roll in after a big snowstorm and just keep dropping it on it?
Well, the inductive pad, to me, when I saw pictures of it, just looks sort of like a rubber triangular pad that sits on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm assuming it's going to be waterproof. I'm assuming they're realizing people are going to drive these
Oh,
things.
yeah, no, I figured that
Yeah,
would be. I
I
just
don't know.
wonder if that would kill any kind of...
Oh, squirrels in the area?
Tesla had this concept 6 years ago.
Yeah,
and it
I remember.
Never
Yeah.
really made it off the ground for whatever reason. But
What I wasn't able to determine is if there's a charge for it. Like I'm sorry, a cost. I don't know. Like I don't know when you buy this truck, does it just come with it, or do you have to spend $5,000
I'm guessing.
extra?
It'll certainly not come
Yeah, well, for the price point, we'll talk about later. Okay, this Cayenne is 2 inches longer than a regular Cayenne today. The steering wheel and the mirrors are the only carryover parts from the current gas Cayenne.
wow.
And their intent is to continue
Wow,
to
that's a
manufacture the
lot.
gas Cayenne for 10 years alongside the electric one.
Even the gauge pod is unique. Like
That's what it says. The only two components carried over are the steering
Are
wheel
they not
and
just
the mirror
all
base.
LCD or LED?
Yeah, but maybe it's a
Screen?
slightly different shape.
must be a little different.
You know,
Yeah.
the wheelbase increases 5 inches, and
Which
that's
is-
primarily because they have added a bunch of room to the rear seat because the Chinese market demands longer rear seating space.
Isn't that
These
interesting?
are these
Aren't they
little
the
details
shortest
I would.
people?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's because they ride in the back. The rich people are driven around.
Yeah, but if you're 5'4", what's it matter?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And then also, I noticed on the side of the rear seats, there's like seat controls. Like it'll do the recline, and
Wow.
it'll do that.
Okay.
Now this is a turbo, to be fair. I'm looking at, but I don't know. You've seen that video on the internet of the Active Arrow with that
Yes.
blade.
Yeah, that blade
So
comes
it's got Active Arrow on the rear wing that comes up. It's not like the coupe wing that makes that awkward.
Right.
It's like on the actual roof, and it lifts
Okay.
up like that. It's got those front fins that open and close for heating and cooling. And then those rear slide out things are designed to make the rear end of the vehicle more boxy, which increases the range by 15 to 20 miles.
Oh,
And they
That's a
come
lot.
out anytime over 40 miles an hour,
That's
which is
pretty
not that
significant.
fast. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting, because if you think about when you drive down the 401 now and you see semis with these sort of wings on the back, which is
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
just trying
Exactly.
to disturb that sort of vacuum
Yeah,
effect thing.
that's probably what they're going for.
It reminded me of like a pod racer. They just sort of poke out and they don't splay out. They just come straight out, don't they?
yeah.
I wrote a note here, but I'm not sure I wrote this down correctly. Those fins, when they come out, have coordinates on the back, which is the coordinates mean something to the Cayenne EV. So like when they're sliding out, you can literally read coordinates, longitude and latitude on that black plastic trim.
Or it's
these
built-
little
built in Slovenia?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There was something specific about that.
You'd be able to read that when it gets in its first fender bender.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
Yeah,
it's laying on the
can you
asphalt.
imagine they'll write it off when they break that piece?
Yeah, 1,000%.
The other thing that's quite fundamental in terms of the design is the fenders. Like when you sit in a Cayenne now, the hood and the fenders are all one height, right? This one, they have sunk the hood dramatically and the fenders are up high. And that is specifically to make you feel like you're driving a 911.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal.
That makes
the
sense.
fenders stick up high.
Oh, they're like bubbly.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And it's quite convincing from the dash view that you really do see the
Interesting.
I'm going to call them the humps.
Do you think when you're skirting that 6,500 pound hog around, it feels convincing to let
I'm
you
not sure. I don't know.
Well, at 1,025 or whatever
Exactly.
horsepower,
Yeah,
maybe
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
launch
yeah,
like
yeah.
one.
for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote myself a note here. I'm never going to know the name of the wheel, but for the 911s, there's that base wheel now where the trim of the wheel looks really wide.
It's almost like an aero disc should go in the middle,
exactly.
but there's
Yeah.
not one.
It's not good unless it's in black.
Right.
They do that on the Cayenne, and because it's so huge, it actually looks okay. It doesn't offend me anywhere near as much because the wheel is a 22-inch wheel.
Yeah,
So it just looks less
proportion-wise, it makes more
offensive.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
The wheel selection, terrible.
Well,
They
are.
I just don't know what they've done. I'm trying my best to read the bullet points, but let's be fair, I'm offended by the wheels.
Yeah.
What else did we say? When you buy the larger wheels on this car, the upgrade wheels, they actually widen the fenders. They flare the fenders specifically, like they used to do on.
kind of 958 turbo.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
You wouldn't even notice it, but it was a different trim work, and it's wider. Those little details.
The fenders aren't wider. It's just it's an add-on.
Yeah, an
to the-
add-on
Yeah,
piece.
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then it has charge ports on both sides of the car, and it's each, like, let's say, I don't know the different types of chargers they are, but this car, instead of using an adapter, has all of the versions
Okay.
on each side. So it doesn't matter. You have everything you need. You don't have to use an adapter. They're just there.
So-
no matter what charger you roll up to.
I think Tesla, which is kind of where everyone's gone, is either NACA or NCAS or
Yeah.
So you can, in theory, go to a supercharger and plug this thing in.
That's the whole idea. They cover all the bases.
I know you can with the new Audis as well.
Yeah, it's like
Is
a
it
whole.
right?
It's
Yep.
like the whole USB-C thing,
Right.
right?
Yep.
They're like, all right, we're going to
Figure it out.
This.
Somebody's got to just
Yeah.
pick a lane.
Yeah.
The
So they
charge,
pick Tesla.
the charge ports on this car, when you tap the little button, it's always the same. They don't open like a gas cap. They sink and they slide inside the car. so they tuck away.
They'll also write the car off of that
Yeah.
price.
Probably.
Exactly.
And then this is interesting. Geotags. It geotags that when the car's done charging, you unplug it in your driveway, it closes the port automatically. The little things.
Really? But I mean, if you unplug it, why would you want to leave it open?
It'll close instantly. The moment you unplug it, it'll close it.
Nobody's going to be
Oh, that's a selling point.
overlanding these things.
I
in
think it's
20
kind of
years.
interesting. These little things, right? Interior, I made some notes. The curved screen thing, which we all agree is a little weird when we first saw it.
Yeah.
In use, when you watch them swipe the map, it's actually pretty cool to watch them swipe the map because it feels like it's 3D.
Yes.
And then same with the music list and everything because you swipe it, it comes towards you. Like
You're kind of giving that like golden tea.
Yeah, there you go.
You know?
yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
That's what it makes you
Well,
look
that's a
pretty
really
good.
specific reference.
Yeah, everybody's played golden tea.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's interesting on the interior. I don't love the inside. It does that typical Volkswagen thing where you have like moods and themes, like you can change the lighting and it changes the sound settings and it's all connected. And then this is important. It's an interactive part of the show. What do you think the starting price is for the turbo in Canadian dollars? Start price.
$269.
Okay.
No, it's less than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be less than that.
I'm cheating slightly, and I don't remember. So
You can't talk then. He goes first.
Okay, go ahead, Dill.
Can't have this guy
I
giving
think
it
you're
away.
gonna be in the 240.
Okay.
I built one of these, and I remember what my final price was,
Okay.
and I think the base price is 174.
Okay. So for the turbo, it's 200K Canadian flat start price.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Probably because that includes luxury tax.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
But 200K. So I'm opening the table here. I'm not buying one.
Closed. Nobody's
Yeah,
buying.
yeah, yeah.
You're right, Dale.
Nobody's buying
Nobody's
the cheap.
Nobody's buying these.
Nobody's buying the cheap
Literally no one.
Macan EVs. Why are they gonna buy this one?
That's right.
The only thing I directly took away, which I very much like, is the fender design. I really do think that that's an improvement over the current Cayenne, which is actually hard because I think the current gas Cayenne is a very nice vehicle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
it is.
like that fender design. It just looks more Porsche. I like it.
So I would hate to be a curmudgeon.
Oh,
Mike.
please. I mean, you don't hate being a
Come over here,
curmudgeon.
Sean. Sit beside me. We can chat.
But let's just base this in reality for a minute and to have a slight retrospective look on
Reality sucks.
cars that have launched. So we've got a big SUV Cadillac Lyriq, which nobody's buying, and if they are, they're discounting them massively. We've got the ID Buzz, which we talked about at length, and we all loved, but actually no one's buying. To the extent that they've canceled production for now.
Yep.
We've got Macan EV, which no one literally is buying, and the ones who are on the road are broken. I was at Porsche North Toronto a week and a half ago. There was a forklift driving around the parking lot, dragging a Macan EV with a tow hitch and a come-along because it was just bricked.
Yeah.
And so that, all those of which are $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 less than a Cayenne.
Yeah.
Who's this car for? Like,
I
they
don't
have to know they're in
The guy who
in
wants
trouble.
that GT3 allocation or the GT3 RS allocation. I don't know.
Buy the Taycans that have been sitting on the lot then for 12 months to get
Yeah.
your allocation, not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
brand new Cayenne. Like,
Well, we talked about this before. It's hard for this brand to pivot that quickly. So this was obviously well down development pipeline when they started to realize,
Right.
oh crap,
Yeah, they made the decision.
Yeah,
All right.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is EU's going this way, or they're going to force these laws in.
Yeah.
We're going to be a leader in this, not just follow the laws when we hear them. We're going to essentially try to mold the laws as we make cars.
Yeah. So this may tumble into that market where, like, all of a sudden they're not supposed to land here until late summer next year.
really?
Yeah, that's the ETA for them to be on the road. And I'm like, that may drop into that space where people are like, okay, the list is 200,000, but like you're not going to move it for 150 or 140.
No.
Like, but at 140, maybe someone will take a chance.
I don't
You know what I
think
mean?
so.
No, you don't know that people do it on the Taycan.
Well,
You know?
Well, yeah. 140, you're into like SUV electric range, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're,
exactly.
they're just expensive.
well, then you're also in gas or Cayenne range, potentially,
Fair enough.
depending
Yeah,
on
yeah.
what you're buying.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, to your point, like we know that the whole strategy and the whole shift under EV is like partially been, like the rug's been pulled out from under all the manufacturers to
Yeah.
a certain extent. But, and I know you can't just undo it, although there have been reports that the 718 EV is probably ready. They're just not putting it to market because they know there's no buyers,
That doesn't come as a huge surprise.
and they're just sort of delaying it.
Yeah.
But in our market, we have a huge plant going up here
You had to
Yeah,
build
sure,
batteries.
Yeah.
to build batteries for this, and then a huge investment in the graphite plant, right?
Yeah, another plant they just
another
announced.
plant,
Right.
Like
Yeah, I find this,
$3.2 billion investment.
Right.
Did we pay for that as a taxpayer? I don't remember.
No, somebody's investing it.
Okay, the government funded something.
They did.
for sure.
600 million or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some of it.
They
But,
funded a lot of
but
things.
Yeah.
who's buying these cars?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully people are, because those plants do bring a lot of money.
Well, they
Yeah.
do.
They do.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's another conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
No, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, I did my research. I do think a certain portion of our listeners are in the market to buy these things. So, and if that's, say, man, that's your thing, I think this is a good looking vehicle. I'm not hating on it. I'm just sort of like, look, I'm not going to spend 200 grand on it.
Well,
I'm just going to say, if anybody's in the market, please reach out in 2028 for a good deal.
yeah, that's true. I'm with you, Ryan. Like, I mean, I guess it's handsome enough.
Yeah.
I do think it looks a bit like a Mazda, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can see the connection for sure.
I'll tell you that the turbo build that I did, which was non-PTS, it was a standard color. It did not have a million options. It had what you would expect out of a luxury SUV, and with tax, with Lux tax, and I think with HST, it was like $280.
That's a lot of money.
So
Your G-Wagon.
What are they, $250,000? I don't even know.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we looked 260 something, right? 'Cause we
Yeah.
had it on
Yeah.
our list. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
At least you're getting that out.
Yeah, although a client of mine bought one and he's getting stung trying to give it back.
Really?
Yeah, 265 I think was the purchase price. They're offering him 180, and he's only had it 2 years and it's got like 4,000 kilometers. It's like a toy.
Wow.
He's really getting stung on it.
Well, you shouldn't trade it because someone will buy that privately for.
Yeah,
No.
1,000%.
Problem is he's leased it, so it's always the same. Like you're like, all right,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, you want
Yeah.
out of this. He's had it for 2 years. He's like, I'm trying to get out a year early, and they're just trying to hose you. He's like, they can't move him. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
People want the new. I guess. Or
Really?
expect a new
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
want to spec their own. Yeah.
Yeah, I
it.
guess. Yeah.
So, question, boys.
yeah.
What would you have? The new Cayenne EV or the recommissioned Porsche Sunderwunsch Cayenne?
Oh, Mike.
First gen.
A good transition.
There you have touched a chord.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what kind of money this thing was.
I'm nervous about that. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
There's a reason they have never said how much.
If anybody knows, please reach out to us because
Yeah.
we'd love to know.
And quickly, you may recall that last week you and I and your wife were talking about this, and
Yep.
she literally said she wouldn't mind to send your
Yeah,
2009
absolutely.
S to Germany, and then they launched this, and we were like, wait a second, this is like literally what
This
we
is-
just talked about.
Yep. She would love to have our vehicle just rebuilt new.
Yeah.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm guessing this commission is probably 400,000 or 500,000.
I
think so?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think so, but I could be very wrong.
Oh, like they don't do anything for cheap. Let's be real here.
No, and it
Out of
also
the
makes
norm.
me wonder if they're like, okay, the donor vehicle needs to be a certain quality. Like we're not, you can't send them I just don't know.
No,
Like,
Yeah, I
they
don't
can't
know.
send them a Rust belt one
Yeah.
from
So
Ontario
this one
or
sounded like this guy owned it for a while.
And
Oh,
who
I
is-
didn't catch
who
it.
is the guy? Intro this for us, Mike.
Don't know the name of the guy, but it
Philip
was
Seraphim is his name.
there. You go,
Yeah.
American.
I
think he was.
So Myers Manx guy. I don't know.
yeah. So
Yeah, I was going to say. I thought
but he's had this low mileage. I think it was like 50,000 miles.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, that's interesting.
2009 GTS,
right.
and he
So-
just wanted it rebuilt, stick shift,
It's a manual.
stick.
Dun dun dun.
And I read the only thing he wanted added extra was a tow hitch.
Oh, that's right. I did read that actually.
Is it the fold-out tow hitch, like the cool one that goes?
No, I don't think.
Euro
I,
one.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. But obviously, he redid all the leather inside, and everything's new. Rebuilt motor, suspension, all that stuff.
It looks fly. There's no question. It looks pretty fly.
I like it.
And certainly the photographs, if you haven't seen it, it's painted in like a dark
Olive.
Black
Yep.
olive or dark? Which I can't. Which one it is?
Probably more like black olive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's non-metallic.
Oh yeah, it's
isn't it?
black olive. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not.
Inside, like the leather. To your point, every
Pasha.
fascia inserts.
yeah.
I'm sure.
the
like
glove box inside.
Yeah,
the
right.
passion.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike, very specific. I think the wheels are the same wheels that are on yours.
Right.
Sure.
The Trans-Siberian?
Yeah,
In
which
black.
looks right on. Like
Yeah.
with the KO2, it looks
Yeah.
great.
Does look
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah.
do we know if, like, did they put a new old stock or new crate sort of like, is it brand new motor, transmission?
I'd like to know. I don't know. I don't know if they just rebuild them.
It's I looked too, and there's not a lot, of specific info.
Okay.
There's a lot of everybody guessing and like going. Oh,
everybody loves this thing.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, this is what this is, but nobody really goes into detail, or there's no been official like info launched.
Do you think the car was actually complete?
Yeah.
Like I asked the
Might
question
not
because
been.
all I saw was the marketing shots, which were all like super high res edited. They're not. They don't look real to me. They sort of look like a render. And then I saw a video of it.
The guy walking around it?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, they're walking around, but it isn't running. Like I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It was at that Porsche Icon show, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I'm just wondering. Like I don't know.
I assume they drove it up there.
I assume so.
Well, they didn't drive it to Dubai from Germany, but
Yeah.
because that's where it was.
Go ahead.
When I sort of think about, what does a Singer cost? You take a shell and you literally do panels.
What's it cost,
paint.
or what do people pay for
Well,
them?
true. That's a good
Oh
point.
snap! That was deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, though, I mean, if they can, let's say they make 20% profit on a Singer, that's probably low. I don't know.
Sure.
But so, I mean, if Porsche's going to be in that game and do the same thing and provide the same level of quality, it's going to cost you $500,000.
Yeah.
But, I'm assuming for that price, you're getting like either, to your point, a gone over motor or a brand new one or whatever. Like they're not going to put all that money and time into one and then have like a quasi rusted out
No.
subframe
but they would
underneath of it.
certainly have like new old stock. There's
Sure.
no way
yeah.
they don't have original motors for these.
Oh yeah, I mean,
vehicles.
if you blow that up, you could go to a dealership tomorrow and say, "Give me a new motor," and they'd say, "Yeah, for $45,000."
Well,
sure,
that's
whatever.
just it. So I'm just trying to put some numbers together in my head. You give them a good donor car.
Yep,
Motor's $50,000, say.
sure.
Suspension, you wouldn't put 20 grand in suspension.
Motors $50,000 from wherever, not from. I don't think from them.
You don't think so?
No, because a new GT3 motor is what, $60,000?
80.
Well,
Okay,
there
so-
you go. So,
All right.
yeah,
80,000
all
I
right.
don't know. Like, you wouldn't have 20 in suspension.
Right.
Interior, yeah, you might be having.
I have no idea.
Would you have 50 grand?
And what,
100 grand?
I'll bet you that interior
yeah.
cost a fortune, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when you start seeing like those like 718s, they roll out some like, oh, this has a Sonderwich interior. It was like $55,000 and it's
Yep.
2 seats.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking about that whole interior. I'm like, they
Hard
probably
to say.
300 grand in here. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Well, you might remember this, Dill, but we've talked about Matt Fair before. Had his Vanquish sent back to the factory
Yep.
in
Right.
the
Yeah.
UK.
Yep.
And
That was
I'm
$100,000.
I was going to say, I'm sure he said it was $100
US.
grand just to put a 6-speed in it.
Yeah, no interior work, no nothing.
No,
Just
nothing.
swap the center console piece. That's it.
And he thought that was a good price.
Yeah.
So here, but I have another question to extend upon that,
Yeah.
Mike. If let's say you paid $500,000 for this Cayenne and you're enjoying it and all that, I have a feeling that unlike Singer, which was a comparison made earlier, unfortunately, when he goes to put this Cayenne on Bring a Trailer and try to get the money out, they're gonna be like, "Sorry, bro, no
Yeah.
one's gonna spend $500,000 for your custom build Cayenne.
They'll spend 100.
They'll spend 100. Maybe I could see someone spending 125. Maybe.
Yeah.
But again,
Same guy bought the EV.
if I had the money, if I had disposable income, I would rather have that 2009 that's redone as new.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, right? I
If
don't know.
you had the disposable income, if they were priced the same and you were in the market,
if
it's a tough one.
If it was, 2009 redone for 249, or this new EV,
yeah,
09
No
every day,
question, yeah.
09 every day.
interesting.
100%. Where are you at on this,
I
Dill?
still think it's hilarious to think that an 09 is 200.
Well,
But if
Oh, I'm
but
thinking
it'd
prob-
be,
I'm
it'd
with
be
him, it's probably
brand
$500,000.
new,
Yeah.
brand new air quotes.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But-
exactly.
but if you're
Yeah,
prepared,
I guess I'm trying to, actually, I should compare it to, back, in the early 2000s when Barrett Jackson was known for their, crazy Superbird resto mods
Yeah.
going across the auction block, and they're 700,000. And you're
Yep.
like, whoa, what?
yeah.
So maybe.
$4,000 car, $6,000 car back when it was new.
Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe you guys are right.
Well, it'd be interesting. Well, I'm sure at some point a price will come out on
I'm
it.
sure we'll see something,
I mean, why don't you just phone up Stuttgart and say, I've got this 957.
right?
I got a Trans-Siberia wheels already. They're
Yeah.
already painted.
There are.
That's-
You don't
that's
have to do
fair.
anything.
That's
There,
fair.
there's 20 grand savings right there.
It makes me wonder though, honestly, if you were going to do that, do you just call up your local Porsche dealer and be like, I want to do this?
I
Or do you
believe
like
so.
just reach out to their website and be like, the general contact us inquiry? Like, I have a,
like,
And another question is this a new program they're doing, or this through their regular Sunderwunsch program?
This is part of that same range where it's like you sent your Carrera GT in for recommission.
Oh, okay.
Whatever they call that.
Yeah.
It's from that department where it's like hand built. You get a new plaque.
Yeah.
You get all the paperwork that matches. Like here's your VIN and everything's official now because it was done by them.
Well,
it's from that department.
Whoever's idea this was is smart because they're losing money hand over fist on all their new products. So why don't you go down the back catalog and make 20% returns on that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're making way more than 20%.
Sure they are.
Has to.
You think?
They're making 80.
I got to figure
They're
it
making
out.
80 or 90.
You got to remember, like, everybody wants to have the one, especially when you get to that elite level, right? I have one of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what vehicle it is. They're like, all right, I got one of one. So Porsche's thinking about themselves. Okay, well, we make, this car we sell it for 300 and we're making 150 off that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it goes down the line. And then guess what? Another 2 hours, another one comes down the line.
Yeah.
Like it's just their risk and reward is there has to be a lot of money in it for them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was imagining when you asked them for this, they're literally looking at you like you're two skinny black legs with high heels on and a money bag. Like they're like not looking at anything else.
No.
They just see money walking by.
Well,
Good.
Like, let's do it.
Like, I think we all know that Jerry, for example, Seinfeld, who has this ongoing relationship, like he has had projects like this built. He's got this butt ugly spider, 718
That's
Spider.
so
Oh
funny
my
because I
God,
thought of that
yes.
exact car.
Right?
God, it's ugly.
I mean, he phones them up and says, "Hey, build me this spider and make it really ugly."
just
and,
weird. Have you seen this car, Mike?
I don't think
It's
so.
like one,
I
isn't
probably
it
have,
one
but
seat, no headlights. Like
yeah, and it's orange and blue
it's
and white.
just
and-
weird. Anyway, I'll try and find it.
So, like a guy like that, sure, you can phone up and say, "Hey, like, do this for me." But to your point, like, I don't know that you just go to your dealerships and say, "Hey, I'm a VIP. Like, put me in touch." But I don't know, like, how does that? Was it an ST or what's that Danny commission that was shown off?
That's all that was. I don't think that was. I remember the car's Danny Blue.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's anything but a PTS Plus CXX car. Like it's not a full custom recommission.
Okay,
It
maybe
was
we
a
can
new
ask our
build.
friend at Porsche.
yeah,
Fair.
We have a few.
We should do.
We should reach out.
Circling back slightly, but what we would love to do, in addition to knowing the answer to this, is have Ryan's.
It's just a weird. Like,
Oh yeah, it's hideous.
you got that
It
right.
looks like a Hot Wheels
Sorry
car.
for the listeners' pleasure. We are looking at the picture of Jerry's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's based on some like the race car in the background.
Yeah.
which is
The
probably a
917.
917.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, bro, sorry.
So there's
Doesn't
no
do much
white
for
on
me.
it, as it turns
You
out.
missed the
but,
boat.
No, it's just weird.
It would be nice to have a hands-on experience with the new Cayenne EV, so we could give a fulsome picture of whether it's worth the money or isn't or whatever.
Well, that would have been nice, but now that you've all sort of said you're not interested, I'm thinking the Porsche Canada PR team is going to say, "Hey,
Yeah.
doesn't sound like you guys need this. Give it to the next guy."
You might be right.
Yeah.
Well, look, now you know we're not on the take.
Give us that 09 GTS stick for a
Yeah,
couple weeks.
yeah.
But to that end, like, so this will be very interesting. A Cayenne's one thing, but how cool would it be to see them recommission a 997?
Totally.
And just do it soup to nuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I also
1000%.
feel like I have to throw in here a good friend of mine who's bought multiple old Cayennes and has had a lot of experience with them. He did test drive multiple manual 2009 GTSs, and he honestly said it's not the driving experience you think it is.
And
No.
He's like, it's just not.
I'm sure
you know.
after 30 seconds, you're like, all right, I'm over this.
He said every time you let the clutch out, it's a heavy car.
Oh,
it's four-wheel
sure.
drive. It's heavy, so it sort of always feels a bit lumbery. Like it's not.
But if you're going to
Yeah.
spend, let's call it $250,000.
Yeah.
Sure.
might as well be a stick, right? Like it's
Yeah.
already a novelty.
I'm definitely with. I think that's a $500,000 Cayenne. I'm sure.
Yeah,
it has
yeah,
to. Be.
it has to.
USD probably too. It's
Yeah.
probably scary what's into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was hoping for like 85.
I like your enthusiasm, Mike. Yeah. Just make them an offer. See if they go for it.
Again,
sorry,
if
Mike,
any
but-
of our listeners are willing to do it for 85, let me know.
You are not on this planet.
All right, what's next on this list today, fellas?
Can I just make one more point on that?
Yeah,
all
please.
these ding dongs in California that are resto modding or making Broncos
Yeah.
that are old or new look old, they're charging like $350,000.
Come on.
Yeah, for like an icon.
So-
Yeah, Icon.
Yeah, icon.
No. I'm going to put Icon in a different
They
ball
are.
of
They
wax
are the peak.
because
They're
they
like the singer of.
They are.
Do they do Bronco?
Yep.
they do
Yeah, okay.
And-
So
and-
these are
do they have
new
scouts
Broncos.
as well?
These are new Broncos or old Broncos?
No.
well
old.
both, but there's a
Okay.
company I think called Vintage Bronco. Not who cares, right? But
Class- yeah,
and
I
I
think
think They're taking a brand new Bronco and they're putting all new retro body panels on them and effectively doing nothing else. And they're charging like $350,000.
And people are buying them up.
Yeah, and Ford's suing them.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
So no, you're not getting your Cayenne done for 80.
I've never understood that either. Like the interior swaps.
Yeah, no.
What, like a modern interior?
Yeah.
There's a guy in town who did that.
I know.
I'm not going to say it out loud because
Me
I'm
either.
not super interested in the publicity, but it doesn't do anything for me either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What was next on your list
Well,
there, Dill?
there was a new car launched-ish
Yeah?
concept.
Okay.
Somewhat from a brand we really don't talk about very much.
No.
ever.
Hit us with the details.
And it killed the internet.
It certainly did.
I feel like it lit the internet on fire.
Do you think that's because of the color or because of the car? Well, I mean, it's a bit of both, but like,
I would say, yeah, just the entire package. And I think,
And the
honestly,
brand.
from who it came from.
yeah,
So we are talking about the G70 shooting brake.
G90 isn't
No,
it?
G90, sorry. G90 shooting brake, which is, a wagon in all of our speak.
Yes.
Missed it by that much, Dill.
Yeah.
You had one
20.
job to do.
20.
Yeah.
We actually, what do they call it? The wingback here?
Wingback.
That's what it's called, the wingback?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They might as well
Depends
call it a
on-
shooting brake.
Well, it depends on who you read from, right?
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
Over the pond, it was all shooting brake.
Yeah.
Articles around here, it was all a wingback.
Did I see a photo of this car at Spa or something? Is that where it was?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I
It was
don't
in
know
the
about
pit
that.
of
I
a,
didn't.
it was in the pit of a racetrack. I thought it was
Could be.
Spa. That's what
Do you
I think?
think, brief sidebar here, do you think the rough translation from Korean to English of like wagon is wingback?
Oh.
Like,
I
how does that
never,
happen?
never even crossed my mind.
Because it's not like a term. Is it maybe
No,
it's
I've
just
never
like-
heard that called that before.
I thought it was a shooting brake. Isn't a wingback a shoe?
Shooting brake to me is a two-door wagon, technically, isn't it?
I have no idea, Sean.
I don't know.
We're getting
Okay.
deep in the weeds here.
Yeah,
certainly are.
I didn't.
It does say wingback on all the Google images. I don't know.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
anyway.
So
Cool
we'll go with
looking
that.
car.
It's a very cool looking car. It's huge.
It does look enormous.
Now there isn't a lot of specs because it's a concept car. So we can't really come and say, oh yeah, it's
I'm guessing it's RS6 size.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. The nice part is that they did have a working model there.
It looks like a wagon version of Mustang GTD.
And that green
That's a
color.
really
It's
interesting,
almost like an
comparison
Aston,
shot.
Aston green, is it not?
It's a great app. It's a
Well,
color. Yeah.
whatever it is, it looks badass. I mean,
It
is.
does. I think the wheels look really good.
It has
Yeah, I'm
these-
just not into. It's really long. Like if you look at the gap between like the C pillar
It's-
and the look at that gap. That's a huge piece of glass in there.
That
Yep.
is. And
Yeah,
it is
that is.
4 doors, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost looks like it might be 6 doors, but it's 4. Yeah, it's
well.
enormous.
So,
Yeah.
but take a look at those front fenders because you'll notice that they sort of
Flare
hang
out,
out.
dude.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then they just die. And there's like probably active venting or fake venting
yeah,
or
I
whatever it
know.
is. But
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me in length. Do you remember when we saw that V90 wagon
Yeah.
at
So nice.
Oscar's Das Parts' little thing? It was
Yeah, yeah,
low
yeah,
and
yeah.
long.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it looks,
Looks like that.
longer than that because it's
It
low.
has to be
and-
longer than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which that is a long car.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like at least visually it looks
sure.
long.
Dill, of all the people, you have a long driveway. I'm not sure your driveway is big enough to fit that car. That's a big car. Would it even fit in the length of our garage? Like, I don't know.
I
know.
don't know. So do we
What's
have,
it powered by, Dill?
Yeah, give us the stats.
So
Mega Man.
there's 2, right?
Oh, I do know.
There's 2.
You're the man.
2 engines is what we're assuming they can be. One is an electric turboed motor. And,
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yep.
And then Mike, what was the other one?
Other one was a twin turbo
Yeah.
Yes.
V6
the 3-point
with an
whatever they have
electric
today.
supercharger.
Yeah.
Hello.
The one they got going. Kind of.
I don't think they had any specs on it though.
Oh, no
horsepower-wise.
stats? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, there's no specs on this vehicle at all.
No. So
All right, fellas, here you go with the deep thoughts. Cayenne EV at 200 grand start or the Genesis G90 at 99?
oh,
G90.
G9.
Yeah.
I just want to say I think the Genesis lineup is pretty good.
Oh, they are,
I've never
totally.
driven one, never sat in one, but
I've sat in one. They,
overall,
yeah.
Our good friend Clark, his mom has one, the
Oh.
GV70 SUV.
The
Yeah.
mid-size
It's
one.
very lovely and feels like a Macan.
well, Clark,
oh, it's
have
very
a reach
nice.
out. We'd like to test drive this thing
There
for a
you
couple
go.
weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will not use launch control, I promise.
I don't promise anything.
Does it have a drift mode?
I didn't say that.
Don't give it to Dill.
No.
So do we know if they have any plans to make this, or is this just a bit of a marketing exercise?
I think they do. They want to race this thing, apparently.
The wagon?
That's what I was reading. They want to
what?
enter it in this race series.
Well, they want to put the Magma
Okay.
cars in. So that's
Yep.
a whole other ball game that somehow got launched, yet it kind of got overlooked at the same time.
Which is hilarious, right? Because I'm assuming that was meant to be sort of the star of this launch.
I'm going to assume so. And
Yeah.
then this wagon just took hold of the internet and shook it.
If that's the case, though, they've done a very good job of backpedaling carefully from that, because I only occasionally see a picture of the orange car. Like, it wasn't clear to me that was, even though it was sort of obvious that they were trying to launch that
Yeah,
orange
and,
range.
and as I said, it's funny. Like, so they have the one supercar. Let's call it. I can't remember exactly what it's called.
Yeah, I saw it, though.
It looks McLaren-esque.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
But then they have every other car they have in the lineup right now has a Magma version.
Right, okay.
Which is like their N version in Hyundai
Yeah.
world, yes?
I think it's like Hyperpower N.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
I think
even
they're
above that.
essentially what they said is they want to go and own the GT3 series.
Wouldn't it be interesting if they launched, British touring cars as an example. I think Australia has the same version. But remember when like the V70 wagon like dominated that type of racing?
Yeah.
Imagine they
Because
put...
that had the R.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And when they go over a curb, they literally look like a skateboard.
Correct.
They're so stiff.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
Can you imagine they launched this G90 wagon? What do we call it? A wingback?
Wingback.
Sure.
Wingback.
Yeah, it
In
sounds
like
right.
a
kinda
touring
like it.
car? That'd be amazing.
I think
I
that's
think
the
it'd be
plan.
super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean it's on like it's a tab on their website. You can't click buy now, but it's
Oh, it's right there?
Yeah,
oh,
it's right
wow.
there.
Oh, that's
It's
really
in the
interesting.
lineup, which
Then
is
maybe they're doing a little
surprising.
gauge of the interest there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. It's I will say it's probably the car that has most been surprised the internet in recent time.
Oh, yeah. It blew up over the weekend.
Which one of you guys pays for your AI membership?
I did.
Yeah.
Because I think you should definitely submit a photo of that car and then a photo of a wingback shoe or wingtip shoe and connect the two and make a,
Wingback,
we should make a wingback,
Yeah. Wingback is a chair.
add some shoe
Yeah.
details onto the,
A G90 Brogue.
yeah, exactly.
This has a lot of
I'm telling you,
dimples in
you think I'm crazy, but there's something there.
Oh boy.
it. Yeah,
Can we just do the interior in like Brogue shoe with all the
Yeah, I like
holes
that.
in
I like
baseball
that.
stitch leather or something?
What does he say in Kingsman? He says Brogues or what's the other shoe in Kingsman? Is it Brogues or something? Oh, I should have been
Yeah, I
prepped
don't
for
know.
that, fellas. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Well, Dill pays for his AI, so let's have that image generator.
we can
let's
generate
crank that out.
I got to
Oh,
play with
boy.
the new Google one too.
There you
I
go.
haven't played with it much.
Perfect. Anyway, that's an interesting car. I think we're all on the same page. It looks like that car's got Sean's name all over it.
It certainly does.
Yeah. The bigger the wagon, the better for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I have another thing that I wanted to circulate, and this is sort of an excuse for me to just talk about a car that Dylan and I went and looked at last week.
Oh.
And I suspect that there's probably just, I guess what I want to talk about to come out with it is birth year cars, and is that a thing?
Okay.
And then we're going to get to, if you think it is, or even if you don't, what's a car from sort of your birth year that you have a connection to, or what would you want to buy? But I suspect that this is part of the disease that car enthusiasts have, and they just look for excuses to basically say, well, yeah, I need that car, and it makes sense because, the year I was born. Like, I mean, what is it about the human psyche that, we sort of do these mental gymnastics to get these points? Because really, like, we're not when I was born in that year, there was, I didn't know anything about cars. There was nothing, until you're much later. Then when you actually start to bond with cars, you're probably 10 years on or past.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, at least.
I mean, speak for yourself. I had a lot of Hot Wheels when I was a little.
oh,
Yeah,
sure.
you
But
know.
they were, I wasn't
Yeah.
being like, well, I need a 19 whatever.
Oh, no.
So anyway, the kicking off point was Dill and I went over to have a quick look at what is, in my view, the most delicious, gorgeous 1987 Porsche Carrera G body that I have ever seen.
I would say it was very, very clean.
It
It's
had
an 87. Okay.
yeah. It's a G50 gearbox. It had 40,000 original miles.
Wow.
Canadian car its whole life, but the gentleman could not find the car he wanted in Canada, so he bought it out of Tennessee.
Oh, okay. So
and
it was
imported
delivered
it
into the
and-
U.S.
Yes,
Okay.
but
okay.
then imported it immediately.
Okay.
It's Dunkelblau, so dark blue, which is a
Beautiful color.
beautiful color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very much dark
Inky.
sea-ish.
Yeah, inky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We we both commented it's a dark blue that at no point in time looks purple at all.
Right.
which is very, very, very difficult to do.
Indeed. It had not from factory, but dealer added the spoiler package, which added the whale tail.
Okay.
So I didn't. We've talked about the whale tail before, Mike.
Yep.
And it looked great. I think I'd probably prefer without it, but I don't think I would have had a heart to rip it off if it was mine. So it was added to the dealer from new, and it had not a leather to sample, but a special ordered champagne interior, which was a just different color of brown, I would say, or tan.
It looks like tan.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was lighter or darker. I
It
think
looked
it was dark.
lighter.
I think. I thought it was darker as well.
I think it was darker in person than whatever the typical tan is.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that's called.
And it had blue carpets, blue upper doors,
Interesting.
part blue leather on the dash, but also part black, which is interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. And Sean can't fit in it, so that was fun.
I keep sitting in these things thinking I'll just be able to adjust the seat the proper way,
That's interesting.
so-
They have lots of headroom though, no?
No, well, that's the problem. I'm all torso, right? But so I'm sitting in it, and the seat's all the way down, and this is a sunroof car. Maybe it's different without, but like even with the seat leaned quite a ways back, there's like your head is touching the roof, and it kind of is.
He's trying to convince me in the seat that it's not. His head is not through the roof almost, and he's like, no, it's not there. I'm like, it literally is in the roof, man. And he's like leaning it back like he's in a
Lazy boy.
rap video.
1992. Yeah, exactly.
I was actually thinking like he's in the Golf R.
Yeah.
He's got to lean the seat way back.
Yeah. So I think the bottom line is.
Well, hold on. I don't want to spoil your story or anything, but did you buy this car?
Oh God, no.
Oh, okay. Just want to double check.
No.
It did sell the next day, didn't
It
it?
sold
It
immediately.
did.
Which we were both a little shocked by. But
Well, I mean, they were asking a lot of money, but it was a nice car, and apparently I figured somebody'd buy it for something. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they got, but it was a ton of money.
So were you, I'm going to ask a fundamental question because related to the subject. Were you interested in this car? Well, first of all, were you interested in it because it was a birth year car or because of the color combo? That's the first question. Second of all, were you actually interested in genuinely buying something from this generation? Because as our esteemed colleague here has told us, they're not actually that great to drive.
True.
Well, so to answer the first question, I think that this kind of goes to why I wanted to just throw this around the table, because when I saw the car, I was immediately grabbed by the dark blue color and the tan interior. That's my combo. And then, I mean, I do think that Carrera G-body, I mean, that spans a ton of years, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's iconic.
yeah. I mean, it's
But the G50 cars are only the final 2 years, 3 years?
small
Like
numbers?
87?
7 to 89. So
Yeah.
three,
So small
three
numbers.
model years or
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, relatively small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw the car, and then I was like, wow. And then when I asked, I said, is that a G50 car? And he said, yeah, 87. And then I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. It's, the year I was born. It's, it must be meant to
Just
be, or
everything
something
was
like
coming
that.
together.
Right.
If
Everything's
that
coming
same
up,
car
Millhouse.
was black with black interior,
Wouldn't care.
don't care.
That's
Right?
that's good feedback, Mike. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, sorry. Wouldn't care. That's not totally true. I would be interested, but I wouldn't have probably even bothered to go
So the
look at it.
right
He
birth year
wouldn't
car.
care.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So to answer your second question,
And did you drive this thing?
no.
Okay.
So it was tucked away behind 4 cars already, and I mean,
Have you
price
ever
was not
driven?
allowed-
Have you
price
ever?
was
That's what I
have
wondered.
you ever
Yeah,
driven
not about the drive.
G body car?
no.
Okay.
So to be fair, to answer Ryan's question, when I saw the car, did I think for 5 seconds, okay, would you potentially trade this and get into it? And the answer was like, maybe it's a possibility. I would have had to drive it, wanted to see it, blah, blah, blah. So then I had said, okay, I'm going to come see this tomorrow. And by the time that I got there, they had put the price up on the internet. And I was like, oh, well, that's not going to happen. So no, I wouldn't even have asked to drive because, I mean, it literally was pristine and mint. And it's mid-November. And
True.
And the reason I asked that question, to be fair, is because I just was surprised you actually even made the effort to go and see it. Honestly,
yeah, no,
it was
was
a
like-
beautiful car.
I'm not saying that, but I'm more like, he drives a modern car with
Yeah.
CarPlay and
Hey,
I'm
hey,
sort of
hey.
like, what? No, but I'm saying
something
like
to be
for
said
him,
about going back in
Oh no,
time.
I'm with you on that part. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like is that I don't see him making that step. Is what I meant. Sorry,
I don't
know.
because you are the perfect example, Mike. Honestly,
Yeah.
because I thought you were going to do it, and then you drove it, and you're like, no, this generation is not for me.
Because like Sean, I love that body style.
yeah.
But this one did have power brakes.
It did. Doesn't
Yeah.
have power steering. And I mean, I suspect, although the one you drove was an
Was it-
87 as
I
well.
thought
No,
it was
81.
Oh.
81.
Oh, I totally thought it was newer.
No.
No, theirs was old.
They just look the same. I
81?
know.
81 or was it 88?
thought it was a late 80s car.
No.
It was,
Oh, I thought it was earlier.
It was the
no, 80.
25th anniversary, and it was
25th.
launched in '63. So
Yeah,
it
I think it was 81.
No,
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 88.
it'd be
I don't
88.
remember now. 88 then.
So interesting. Maybe I don't know, Mike.
Maybe
I
it's
mean,
an option.
could be.
Maybe.
So yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, you could
Yeah, 1988, by the way.
There you
88, yeah, Jubilee.
That's it.
yeah,
there you go.
I knew it was an 88. I was like, that's not a new. It's
There you
not
go.
Well, so
relatively new.
had I have known that, maybe I would have been less enthused because I mean, yeah, you weren't thrilled on the
No.
driving experience.
No.
So anyway, it was an interesting 25 minutes, 35 minutes, or whatever we spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to look at all the other things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some
always
other
good.
stuff. So anyway, I would just want to throw. So if to answer my own question, of all the, I have not researched this extensively, but in terms of 1987 cars, the only car that comes to my mind that I'm remotely interested in is a Carrera. So I'd be interested to hear, like, does this birth year thing mean anything? Because I think our friend who listens at one point in time was trying to convince himself that he needed a 1992 964.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
a birth year car.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that.
I know that friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like-
1990.
I was going to say,
Oh,
he's,
yes.
he's not 92.
Okay. Well, that's
But
you,
yes.
Dill. Or
Yeah,
you 2002.
No, I am a 92, and I am actually thankful that I'm a 92 because I looked up. I mean, I had an idea of when a bunch of cars were around that area,
Sure.
but I wasn't certain. So I got to look it up. I am lucky. I get the McLaren F1.
Oh, snap. Well, I
Jeez.
mean, nothing we say from this point forward, I think, is going to really.
So
Yeah.
that's your
No.
birth year car.
You've just cleared
That's
out the
it.
room there.
Good one.
That's a lucky one, right?
Wow.
And you know what? Honestly, there was a couple that I was like, "Oh wow, that's a strong year." I gotta see what that was. Oh, I got the Bugatti EV 110.
110. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cool car.
They're all right. I saw one in person at the Peterson.
Well, let me tell you this though: they're both V12s, right?
Oh, I didn't know it was V12.
So that's fun.
I think that's true.
okay.
Yeah.
So when you think about this, though, in terms of the birth year thing, like
No, it doesn't do anything.
doesn't
for me.
mean
I
anything
don't
to you.
care.
And if you had a collection of cars, you had 10 cars, would you have to have one that was your birth year in there? You just don't.
No,
Okay.
I think it's like a big thing with watches too, right? People
Yeah.
like their year of watch. I couldn't care less.
Okay. Ryan, what do you got? You got
Yeah. Here I am. My name is Ryan. I didn't know I'm not prepared for this subject. So I did some quick research when I arrived here because there was a bunch of confusion on the topics list. My apologies, fellas. 1984 is my birth year.
oh dear.
So it puts you pretty far back.
That's like the invention of the caravan, I think.
So, yes, you're right. You're
The
right.
Jeep
And
Willie.
I think Back to the Future came out around that time,
Yeah.
1985. So the only car that I sort of quickly landed on that I know was built around that time is a Ferrari 288 GTO.
Oh, that would
nice
work.
car.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that
I just kind of went like, look, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to pick the Caravan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
red 288 GTO, I could probably handle that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not a car I like lust after. I mean, $2.5 million. I'm sort of like, I'm not buying anything like that. And I got to be fair, as to the birth year comments, it means almost nothing to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is just me trying to convince
I'm the
myself
same.
of
I,
something.
I think, you have some influence from our friend.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't mean,
interesting.
that's only him.
that could be.
Yeah. You can't get influenced by him. That's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I
like,
can't
yeah.
wait for him to listen to this.
I'm like, I'm like, this isn't a thing. But
Okay, well, now
if
we
I
know.
was to have one,
Go ahead.
it'd probably be the 76 911 Turbo.
Oh, that's
So-
a good
The
one.
Widowmaker.
That's a good one.
I actually thought you'd be sort of on a muscle car.
So did
somewhere.
I.
Well,
totally
in
thought so,
76,
too.
the problem was they were all like
Dying out?
boats.
Right.
And
Yeah. It's a little
the
thing
horsepower was like 185 for like a big block Chevy.
We had
Like,
an oil crisis or something.
yeah,
was
right.
there?
So
yeah.
Really?
no, yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, the death of the 400 horsepower muscle car was all related to
Yeah.
the fuel crisis or whatever.
yeah, it was 1974 Dill. Long before your time.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Dill's looking at the microphone, just stunned.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna have an EV crisis.
yeah, right.
Oh,
Well,
baby.
we're already there. Can't find a charger
Don't worry, we can
anywhere.
we can rob the factory down the road.
Yeah.
Steal some graphite.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, not
That's
a
a good
thing.
call.
Not a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't
Well,
mean
anyway,
anything.
look, congrats to the new owner. It's a beautiful car.
Do you know where this car is going?
No. And it was pending a sale. So that
Oh,
usually these things go through. But
Yeah. Interesting. No, Sean, I'm going to step out on a limb here. That particular car and that particular combination did nothing for me.
Oh, I loved it. I
Zero.
loved it.
I think it would have looked better in just a Guards red with a black interior. Honestly,
No.
Yeah.
I don't. I didn't
disagree.
like the color of the interior. It's too light. I don't know.
It wasn't that light
It
in
certainly
person.
did not look.
It just
that
didn't
light.
look right
No.
for me. The combo looked too stark. That's what I think I'm trying to say.
It wasn't. It wasn't a deep like caramel, but it was close.
Yep. It was like a Werther's.
That's pretty light, don't you think?
No,
Oh, I don't think so.
that's
It's
medium.
been a long time since I've had a Werther's, I'll be honest. But our smart friend has a dark sea blue car coming with a Cohiba interior, and the
Right.
Cohiba's dark enough that the combo works for me.
Yeah.
It's dark though, like it's not a
it's gonna
bright
be
color.
amazing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a cigar lounge in there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Interestingly enough, and I have mixed feelings about this, but if I had the funds to buy that car, the first mod I would have done is paint match the wheels.
Yeah, that's a
The
great
Fuchs
idea.
to
Oh,
dark
because
blue.
they're black now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That
Yeah.
would be a good call.
I like that on a G body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
one you
silver and
drove. The
silver
one you
or-
drove was like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Jubilee.
that's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Huh, interesting.
Except Guards red, you wouldn't do it with a Guards red.
No, I absolutely
No, that
would not.
doesn't work. No. Maybe with a white would look good.
Maybe.
Yeah. RS.
Oh, white
Esque.
on white.
Yeah, that would look
yeah.
okay on
Oh,
those
yeah.
cars, like a club sport sort of look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but without the red wheel, I guess. I don't know.
Well, now that you say that, sorry, I mean we were jumping around, but the what was it? The GT3 was it 996 GT3 that had red wheels? The
Yeah,
RS.
yeah,
Sure
yeah,
did.
yeah.
And then the 2.7 didn't they also have red
Yeah,
wheels?
they did.
Yep.
On a white car.
Yep.
Yep.
That
Or blue,
Sort of
so-
worked.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it
blue.
did.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it worked because it was on the top dog.
Yeah, and it's
you
a
could
race
be
car.
flamboyant
True.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. Birthier cars. That doesn't do nothing.
Yeah, it
for
does
me.
nothing for me.
Yeah.
No, there'll be somebody out there that's
We'll
like,
put
oh,
up.
yeah,
We'll
that's what
put up
we
a
gotta
poll.
Yeah.
Well, there's no bubble to be popped because
You didn't buy it anyways.
no, that couldn't happen. Dill's been sending me
Oh.
Instagrams of 4.1 liter M96 motors, so I have no idea what's coming for his 996, but it sounds expensive.
Is that like the automotive equivalent of a dick pic or something?
Are these? What's the guy? Flat Six Innovations?
No.
no.
What's that?
Oh, he's the
This
guy out
is-
west?
This
No,
is way different.
down in Carolina
He,
somewhere.
he advertises in the various
Yeah.
P car mags,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
I used
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch his YouTubes all the time. He's a smart man.
Yeah. These
No.
things were making almost 400 wheel horsepower
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a
Slacker.
Just
is
what you
they
need, Dill.
Yeah.
right.
That's
That's
what
what I was
you
thinking.
know.
I got all-wheel drive. I do need that.
Yeah.
But that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of power.
What are those worth? They'd be probably 80 grand.
No, not even close.
Oh, I was thinking they'd be easily 50.
No, I want to say it was less.
Come on.
No, seriously.
Wow.
Seriously.
Maybe that's what you need.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot still for a motor. Don't get us wrong here.
Well, it's more than the car, but
I know.
you know,
That's this generation.
yeah. Well, fellas, anything else we want to cover off before we wrap this one?
Ryan, what's your note say?
Oh, I checked. We've covered today's subjects.
All right.
Oh, well, we can't go off piece then. We're
No.
very organized now, and
We're
we're
trying
very
to stick to there's a structure.
yeah.
We're trying.
We're trying to be more professional.
Seems a little rigid, but
If the listener count goes down, remove the professionalism.
Yeah.
It's gone. Throw that in the garbage.
yep.
But anyway, look, next
right.
week is an important week. 1 year.
1 year,
1
boys.
year.
So
We're
That'd
going
be
to
a
have
lot-
cake.
That'd be a lot of fun.
doff your finest boxers, your finest everything top of the
Get
line.
get the
we'll get some
silks out.
balloons.
We're going to have tuxes. Wear tuxes.
James Bond, everybody.
If anyone has an orange or a blue tux, we'll take it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
I can't believe we started this in December.
Yeah, it was December.
Honestly, I thought it was in January too, but we looked back.
Well, next week's a celebration. You'll see some balloons over the door.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
real celebration.
Dill's got his Christmas lights on out there already. That's we're halfway there.
Yep.
Might have been on for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
We'll,
Follow us on Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe, social media, etc., etc., etc. You know where to find us.
Yep. Mm.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, and thank you for the feedback on the Golf R episode, because I mean I know
Yeah,
Mike.
we got a lot.
Mike got a
Yeah.
few messages. I had a few people reach out to me that probably follow me because of DashBored, and
Yep. Mm.
it sort of generated some conversation. Both, I will say the one comment I got said is sort of, and we must have implied that none of us liked the car. And I said,
What?
well, I can see how you can see that because we picked it apart a little bit.
We did, but-
I said I think
Overall, we liked it.
Yeah, I was going to say overall, it's like one of the better new cars.
I have thoughts, but I'm not willing to drop them here.
Okay. Well,
Off pod, fellas.
I just want to reiterate that I think
quite
overall.
like the car.
I thought 2 out of the 4 of us were going to buy one of these things. So.
Well, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant, apologies. I meant I have thoughts to critique our critique.
Okay.
So I'm not, that doesn't. It's not a listener. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
we'll pick that up and
in the new year.
Professional.
Until next week when it's the 1 year anniversary.
1 year.
Yeah.
there you go.
Hit the thing.
See you later.